All right, this is fine. This is fine. Apparently, the mayor's headed over here to this amber giga gecko, which isn't even a pristine quality fish, but we're not going to worry about that. All right, if we can grab maybe one of the footprint decals. Oh, I didn't even realize there were these kinds of footprints. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love the prehistoric footprints, and those ones do indeed look like something I would be a little bit nervous to be around. But at least now the amber giga gecko happens to have a bit of buzz boosting it, and we've discovered some new footsie prints of some terrifying dinosaurs that we can start piling up in our prehistoric history, well, plaza, which now has cave people who somehow just jump out and immediately have cell phones. What was that? Oh my gosh, look at all the cave people we have here. I really do want to have a few more time portals active so we can try to bring more people in. And look at this, Dino Chomp escapee Crystal Alpaca is over here selling mini maps to our waiting visitors. Well, hopefully, oh geez, and now the mayor is apparently headed towards the aquarium. I don't know. Oh man, and I sold so many of our fish. We're not level 50 anymore. I don't know how to feel about that on an emotional level, but on a practical level, it makes sense, I suppose. I did have to go ahead and like clear out some of the abundant fish tanks where apparently a ton of our animals are very happy and they had plenty of babies, but I needed a little bit more room. Let's see, and I guess we could make, oh, look at those cute little dirt paths. Yes, okay, so if we put down like some little dirt paths, what I was thinking, oh, that's actually better pathing than I have in like Sims 4, oh my gosh. But what I was thinking is if we put down some of these dirt paths, then what we could do is we could put some, and I could do different colored grass to kind of mix it up. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys better watch out. Siri just discovered that she can have more than one color of grass. Ooh, and a seahorse racer. I don't remember where I was going to be putting that, but that's very exciting to see, you might say. But hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pixology Plaza Museum, which is rapidly gaining in popularity and possibly population, which produces some pixel population. No, I was trying to keep the alliteration up. And I couldn't think of a way to do it. But the moral of that story is that our population is definitely rising. Apparently the mayor is visiting the bandage basket now. I don't know where the bandage basket is, actually. Oh, is that the mayor? That's the mayor! Oh wow, she's got like a fancy, very fancy medallion on. That's some shiny bling. The county's museums receive yearly inspections from the Department of Culture. The department's range of specialists will focus on all different criteria during their evaluations. Inspections may lead to great rewards or harsh punishments. Whoops. I really hope that like maybe the harsh punishments thing isn't really going to be on our heads as much if we happen to have an incomplete exhibit that hates litter, and apparently there's litter nearby. Why is there litter nearby? Okay. There's also a lot of spots where we've got maybe seeing the overflowing amounts of gold we're bringing in to 2 Point County will help the mayor not be so upset. Hey, and our Carry On Trail crew just got back with our prehistory adventures. I don't suppose I can have like an emergency trip. Ooh, and we got the Faphodactyl skeleton. Yay. Wow, we really haven't researched a lot in our prehistory stuff. I'm not going to be surprised if we don't quite manage to get a really high score from the mayor, and we don't quite manage world like quality status just yet. But you know what? We're working on it. I mean, look at us. We even have our soup kitchen donation efforts here with our current new dinosaur tracker, Ren. I think that's Ren at least. It might be Windfallen. And they are learning a lot. They're gaining a lot of experience from going and volunteering at the prehistoric soup kitchen. I really like that we're contributing to the well-being of the prehistoric populace. Got to take care of our elders after all, even if they are our like 200 times over great-grandparents. And we've almost managed to make pristine quality on the primordial soup kitchen. Let's actually send out... It's a wolf system, actually, not Wren or Windfallen. Dino Tracker, Tracker wolf system. If you would like to go ahead and impress the mayor by going back to the soup kitchen, we'll gain a little bit more experience for you to be able to track those dinosaurs even better. And speaking of dinosaurs, our Stop Beaton and Dead Horse crew have come back from their expedition, where unfortunately our new chef got some mucky tar feet, but everybody else learned a little bit, and maybe we got something new that we could put out in the prehistory plaza that we've been working on. The Stone Stereo, since records began. Well, I mean, I guess we could put it down until we get a higher quality version of it, but I think, is the deconstructor already? No, the deconstructor's already active. Okay. Wow, hold up here. Who's currently doing that work? Because it's so fast. It's our automatizer, pseudo-fishy, and desert archivist Space Vance. Wow. Do they get a boost for working on things that are related to their field of expertise? Because, or I think they can only work on stuff that's related to their field of expertise, but they just blitzed through those bones so fast. That we can actually go ahead and we can work on the prehistoric stereo that we got from the Stop Beaton and Dead Horse place. Speaking of which, do we have a crew who could go ahead and pop back in and enjoy it again? Okay, that was pretty good rhyming if you ask me. Let's see. Wow, we're training a lot of our staff. Hey, and the new unnamed chef that I still need to name. We might actually give that chef a cave person name. Maybe that's like Papaya, after our niche tribe from all those ages ago. And Treasure Digger Pen, why don't we send you two off? And Dino Dave, the original, you can go out too. Take the survey scanner with you guys. 100 days feels a little excessive when it's just 10% more for double the time off into the prehistoric wilderness. But I want them to work on collecting whatever they can from the Stop Beaton and Dead Horse area, since that includes syrup trees, the Stone Stereo, the Rock Lounge, and helps us to gather more of the ancient inventions we need to unlock the ginormous rock. All right, what other ancient inventions are? The lava lamp is an ancient invention. And then, let's see. We also have, the prehistory mysteries, some man-eating plants that I'm actually shocked we haven't worked on more, some preserved history, and Smackavole and a shell phone from Hermit Hills, and the Must End, which has dinosaur bones, but we need to wait till we have some of our staff trained in rapid restoration. Got it. All right, well, let's try. I need to take note of which of our experts are safe against snakes. Aha! Explorer Gizmossy Chaos! There! You might be Snake Whisperer Gizmossy Chaos, because you're actually proof against snakes. We're gonna send you out into Hermit Hills and cross our fingers that you, and toes even, that you're not gonna get hurt by the rock slide, so do take care for that. If you do get hurt, I have good news! We do actually have another Douse and Dose level 3 that I need to put down. And I think, nice. And I'm hoping that our staff will start using these Douse and Doses instead of like hauling bunny hunkers all the way back over. All the way back over to the other spa. So, oh, I know. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have these Douse and Doses here. We can go ahead and give them some of the really wonderful big upgrades. And what we could do is we could build some of the other things like the Spa Point 3 over where the current Douse and Doses are, or even the beautification station, so that then maybe some of our staff will come over here instead of go all the way over there to get all healed up. Oh, hey! And our Forgotten Corner Explorer went off to the Afterlife Academy and I think had a decent time. Didn't quite learn as much as I thought, but that's okay. Especially for someone who... Ooh, we unlocked bone broth! What? Okay. I could have sworn we already knew about bone broth, but I mean... And the mayor is still trying to get over to the bandage area. It must take like a year, at least, to travel through our different zones. All right, and now that we are back into Bungle Burrow, or excuse me, now that we've got our 4th helicopter available and ready to go, I want to try to get... Oh, if we want to build things, I need more whirly gigs, or whirly cogs first. So, Inventor Librarian and the Mars Mage. If you two would head on off, I guess you could do a speedy trip. It doesn't seem to make a huge difference when it comes to collecting the whirly cogs. A new goldfish in the Floating Hopes Reef. I'll put that into the bank vault. Oh, there's so many places that are still quite chaotic, but at least in some... Okay, yearly inspection for the space collection. Still no reply from the mayor about what's going on. So, nigiri fish popping out of... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of nigiri fish. Popping out of our pockets again. Oh my word. All right, there's water dragons that we need to go ahead and like analyze. People want to know more facts about what's going on in our space garden. The poor space garden needs like cleaned better. Poor thing. Oh my word. All right, so let's see. Where to begin? There's just a lot going on here. So we do have some things in our pockets when it comes to the troll grab game and another prehistory playground. Let's actually clear some of these trees away because we probably are going to be adding more of like these. Oh, the cliffhanger plant! My cliffhanger plant! I need to get you some wonderful botany boost so that you'll be taken good care of. And oh man, I would love it if we could have some really nice perks for a cliffhanger plant. But we just need to send our expedition out again and again to go collect some whirly cogs for a little while. And then after that's done, you know, this is really occurring to me that this is one of those states of life where you can think, oh, it's going to be super easy to like just do these things. Maybe I'll do a detailed survey and see if that brings back more stuff. All at once. But then as you start processing all of the details of what actually needs done, you realize maybe it's going to take longer than you thought. And so maybe, just maybe, you might want a little bit more time, or you might need to like try to do less at once. It's a difficult lesson for me to learn. Because I think, oh no, a dilemma, the stop beaten and dead horse? Oh my gosh. 5-star, battling thirst and exhaustion, a team member spies a luxury hotel perked on a distant sand dune. We're saved? Oh my gosh, it really is a luxury hotel perched on a distant sand dune. Charging towards the hotel, your team is greeted by the establishment staff. They can't believe they finally have some guests. You know what? If I ran a hotel in space, I would be a little surprised that somebody actually, or like a hotel out in the middle of nowhere. I'd be a little surprised if people showed up too. All right, we've got several expedition teams coming in, but they're gonna have to be patient because heaven help them. But their boss is trying to figure out how to remove a path. Oh no. Okay, so what about? Okay, hang on. We're gonna get there. So it's not gonna be dragging the demolition. What if I want just the ground train? Aha! Yay! Because we want to make it look a little bit more wild when it's like the prehistory area, right? Phew! Okay, so we'll start here. I don't care what the neighbor wants to say about their cobblestones. Did the mayor turn us down for the rating? I kind of want to hide. Mayor visit. Oh my gosh. It was the mayor's visit. The Department of Culture commends your museum with fantastic features and multitudinous merits. It's an example of establishments everywhere. Solid. Plenty of exhibits at maximum knowledge. Most exhibits had active buzz bonuses and above average exhibit decoration. No cons, but also no reward. So it turns out, friends, that we did not get an exceptional rating. I kind of love the idea of just continually being like, but maybe you should come over this time, Mayor. And just seeing if we line up the pieces that the mayor was looking for correctly. Oh my gosh, I have so many nigiri fish in my pockets and other odd statements you don't think you're gonna say, but then here we are. Let's see. And we'll get another one of the prehistory playgrounds over here. And then let's get the troll grab game. Maybe we'll get another troll grab game like over here for people to enjoy. And we'll kind of figure out how we're gonna work from there in a little bit. But all right, the mayor's visit did not result in us actually getting the exceptional rating. I would say I'm a little surprised, but I'm kind of not. And also, oh my word. Okay, we apparently have a lot of the sturgeon fish having babies. Did we get more whirlycogs? I forgot we were even looking for whirlycogs. 250 is not a bad amount. And it might help us out when it comes to building. If we're gonna have, oh my gosh, and now the water dragon has been deconstructed and we now have the wide watch ability. There's a lot going on there, guys. There's a lot happening here. Okay, let's actually put the spa point down in a few places. So let's turn this, like, create a spa point. Let's grab a fish out of our pockets, because why not? And we'll put a couple fish into the DNA sampler before we release them into the wild. We've got a lot of different expeditions we can be going on right now. I need to visit with so many of our staff members. I think I need some more metal, possibly. So let's just go and let's get more of that. There we go. We've got a lot of people coming out of the little portals, and we did not pass the mayor's, like, expectations. But that's okay, because maybe, yay, and Dino Tracker Wolf System has now gained a new level, which is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and have them train up in Rapid Restoration 2, because we need to have Rapid Restoration 2 if we want to adventure in a few of the other spots. Also, explore Gizmosi Chaos. I'm sorry you actually did end up with the rock slide. Trust me, it was not intentional. And you brought home a shell phone. That's pretty good, right? Right? I don't even have room to deconstruct it right now. Oh, and the new chef stepped into her again. Oh my gosh. And they brought home a proto-computer. The best way to see bones anytime from your prehistoric home. I also don't know how to really interpret that, but I oh my gosh, that's really interesting, actually. Wow, I'm gonna put that over here for just a minute, and we're gonna try to get like a higher quality one to put there. But I mean, it's intrigued me enough. The VIP wants, no, I'm gonna keep my lava lamp, thank you. I think it's a pristine one. Okay, so now that all that is done and we are back on track for trying to impress the mayor, let us prove that we can unlock this ginormous rock if we can just visit the Stomp Beaton and Dead Horse area enough. So let's have Dino Dave head back out with, let's see, I think Adelaide Faye, you happen to have level 3 pilot wings now, which is kind of very much amazing. And then who else could we send? Who else could help us out? I think we definitely need, oh, there we go. Prehistory guide or Bergie the Rider. Hopefully you'll be able to gain a lot of insight and experience from coming out here. I think we might need more staff as well. Space Plaza Patrol staff member, why don't you come on into the group? We're kind of taking some newbies into prehistory. We totally don't need to be majorly concerned about that, I'm pretty sure. I probably should be concerned about that, to be honest. And then I think the other prehistory ancient inventions, I also want to see what the must end has. The land has to end somewhere sometime, and where it does, there's woodland, water sources, and previously, dinosaurs by the wagon load. We haven't adventured here yet, and Pseudofishy has finally learned Rapid Restoration Level 2. I think it's time. I think it's time for us to go and see what is at the edge of the must end. Because that inspires way too much curiosity. Because they say all good things must end, but I kind of refuse to allow that to happen. And I do want to go and visit the herbaceous garden, or herbaceous greens, with an ideal balance of sunshine and rainfall, high quality volcanic soil, and natural windbreak from the surrounding hills. You can design a more fruitful patch of land in a lab, or even a simulation. Probably. That one's also going to take a little while, but there's edible plants we might find. And I would really like to go see what's going on. So I also think we need more staff members to come and actually like help out. So it looks like we're gonna need to hire some more staff if we're gonna do this, but I want to do it. All right. Who could we hire pretty quickly? Let's see. I don't need somebody who's greedy and family unfriendly. Thank you very much. I don't need somebody who's delicate and travel sick or greedy. A dinner lord who's loyal. That sounds awesome. We're gonna go ahead and you know what? We did end up coming up with bone broth like this time. So I kind of feel like we want to sponsor some of the cave people and let them kind of take on like a new life here. Maybe maybe we could call you prehistory or ancient ancestor or Neanderthal. Well, I don't want them to feel like isolated. Let's have this person. How about we have this person be bone broth chef or prehistory broth. Let's try how about survival scraps soup, survival soup, there we go, soup chef, oh my word. Bones, and we're just gonna name him Bones because I like the idea that we hired him from the prehistoric crew who come on in, and we're actually gonna have this person as a dinner lord end up working primarily in the cafeteria, and then we'll hire a couple more people as they come on in. Oh my word, there's so many nigiri fish, why? Oh, and we have a ghost catcher over here. Oh, okay. What if we call you Ghost Catcher? Because we have our wonderful patrons who have many clones here. So I don't think it hurts. And also, I don't have the list pulled up. I don't think it hurts to at least name a couple people, maybe after the things that are currently going on. Ghost Chaser. Or how about, Bookend? Bookend. Bookend librarian. Let's see. Bookend librarian. Gothica. There we go. Just because I kind of like the idea of them just being dedicated to like ghost capture and some of the, because maybe installing perks, upgrades, maintenance, and ghost capture. And we'll leave cleaning to some of our really awesome some of our really awesome robots. Also, how's the mayor feeling? I hope the mayor's having a good time. Things are a little busy over here at the moment. All right. You know, I think that is kind of fun. I do like naming people in the exhibits after some of the things that we're currently doing, like Chaos. Maybe we could have a member of the crew that we simply named Chaos, because that's kind of what's going on all the time now. However, at least something's happening, and we are at least making a lot of money now, even though we're spending a lot of money. It's nice to know that there's some sort of balance to that, however that balance might be interpreted. And because we're working on kind of like that prehistory zone, I wonder, decoration and entertainment boost, the cheap charge, fast charge, chrome cover, modification labs, buzz and duration boost from the memory labs. Do I have crew who could go there? I think so. Tamper, can you go? Okay, that would actually cause somebody to go MIA. That's kind of terrifying. I need more science experts if that's gonna happen. Oh, wow. So you need to have like, oh, so coin collector, your local gamer girl is currently engaged in chasing down literally a thief. So, wow. Okay, turns out if we want to do that, we're gonna need a lot more staff members. So, heck. There's so many people. There's so many. I don't have anyone with analysis level 2. Should I send someone to just, you know what? Just for the sake of having a little bit of a break mentally for just a moment, maybe I will send someone off to space just cause. We got Comet Leaf Catcher available. We've got Marshmidge available. Why don't we let them go ahead, go enjoy some of the cheesy scenery over at the motherboard. We'll just say that they were invited on some sort of tour. You got to keep up your intergalactic like peace treaty / project / scholarships. Are we gonna start having the aliens like come and join our crew just like we're having the cave people? Because I want to be all inclusive. I want to really make sure everybody feels welcome. Oh, all right, we need more survey scanners by the bucketfuls too. Okay, so I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. I thought the mayor would just walk in and be like, looks great, thumbs up, and then just give me all the things. That didn't happen. Instead, I learned we don't have nearly enough people to be able to get everything done that I really, really hope we could. And I also forgot we even had the seahorse racer. I think we need another robot security guard over here. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys how I decorated our moon rock, because I had that insomnia of decoration thing again, and the mayor was hanging out over here. But in the end, they didn't even stick around to enjoy our little moon rock spot. But now I'm gonna come and name the security robot. How about Rock Polisher? All right, it can be a little tricky to name things on the fly like that. But I'm not gonna lie, it is really fun to look back across the arc of what we have done based off of the names that we have given to our staff, to the exhibits. We're gonna keep Rock Polisher in the Space Hub to help gather these things. And just laugh at what has happened. All right. Hey, our first crew came back from the Must End. Oh, that's so exciting. Wow, what is this? Oh my gosh, the Smorgasbordasaurus. I want to find out what the Smorgasbordasaurus is. It wants to be near Hanging Amber for its buzz boost. Gosh darn it, that means it's gonna have to be inside. That's okay, I think. Why do I have a random triangle battery there? Let's not ask those questions. They're a little painful for me to... They're a little painful for me to acknowledge. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this chaos. Once again, it was vastly more chaos than I was expecting. And again, kind of shocked that the mayor hasn't just like accepted all of our awesomeness without question. She's going over to visit a celestial cell at the moment. I don't even know which one she's after. Is it this one? Because if so, maybe I misplaced it, Mayor. Maybe it's in the wrong spot. I'm sorry. So thank you guys so much for joining us on this chaos, and hopefully we'll cool it all down and be able to, maybe that'll help, and be able to make a little bit more progress. Or maybe I need a tracker, like a cute little bullet journal tracker. Will that help? Or maybe I could make myself like a little goal. Like I trap a tree in a box over here, and I'm like, oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna get that plot. Neat. Wait, can I get this plot too? What? Complete 10 marketing campaigns and then I can get this plot? Are you kidding me? I had no idea. Also, Nigiri fish! Nigiri fish overload! Nigiri fish overload! I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.